Alright, what's going on, guys? So today I'm talking about the psoas muscle. Now this is a muscle a lot of people have an issue with and they don't even realize it. So the psoas muscle, so what's its function, right? So when you're sitting down, everyone's sitting down in a chair all day, the psoas muscle naturally gets tight because that is where it is constantly being shortened, right? So I'm going to show you real quick what it does, right? So it runs from the inside of the femur, right? The lesser trochanter runs all the way up to, you see this groove right here, right? So it's going to run all the way up there, and it runs up L4, L5, L1, all the way up to T12. This green is where it's at. So now you understand that it runs from here, comes up through here, and it runs from T12 all the way down to the L4 there. So what happens is, if I can get that rotated, so when you're sitting, your femur is sitting here just like this, and that psoas is becoming tighter and tighter and tighter all the time. And finally when you go to stand up, you say, oh my God, it's gonna kill me. You know, that's about what it feels like. So if you ever have a lot of issues when you're bringing your leg up or you're trying to come out of your chair, you're saying, oh my gosh, this hurts, or if you ever have to lean forward at all, you have issues, that's when you know it's your psoas, okay? Matter of fact, when I was in high school, I was a runner, right? So when I was running, my psoas muscle became so tight because I was sitting all day at school and then I would have to go run and I didn't properly stretch. That's a big thing. Didn't properly stretch. My psoas would get so tight that I would just have to lay down on the concrete and just chill for like 10 minutes because it was so tight. I couldn't properly, I didn't have proper function of my hip bone, okay? So this is an issue that Dr. Baker sees all the time, okay? So number one, there's a whole lot of things that he can do for chiropractic for this. And there's something that's pretty big that I think you guys are really gonna enjoy, which is massage therapy.
Hi, I'm Elise. I'm a licensed massage therapist here at Baker Chiropractor, here at Voices of America, and I'm here to discuss about the psoas muscle. That's one of those muscles that people don't even realize that they have a problem with it. So I'm going to do a quick example as far as with the psoas muscle here with Brian, my assistant. So here. So what you do, you have oblique muscles here. So what you do, you would press in like here. So if somebody says, ow, like that really hurts, that will signal to me that there's a problem with the oblique muscle. The psoas muscle, I'm sorry. So what I would do here, I would feel here. And so what I would typically do is I'll put a little essential oil. A lot of times what I like to use is deep blue because that's really good for pain and inflammation, and the patients love it. And here, I would trigger point. And then I would do a little kneading in that muscle. How's that feel?
It's amazing.
Okay. So I also would take this, his leg.
Oh, yes ma'am.
It's going to extend in that psoas muscle, and it's going to help release so I can really own in. And that's how you can tell, because most people, this is really tight and sore. And I'll put this on a stretch, and I'll do this too as well.
Now, Elise, so it seems like you're really focusing on the attachment point of that, the inner trochanter there, where the psoas attaches.
Yes. And I also would do the other side, because if you're saying your right side is hurting, I would go in and do the left as well, because you get what you call transferred pain. So sometime it'll switch over to the other side, and I would do the same thing. And so I'm also rotating his hips as well too, because again you have attachments. Anytime you're putting a muscle on a stretch, your body is saying, ah. So I also would go and I would do a little bit in the back too, the lumbar of the back as well. And I would stretch. Put all of this on a stretch because again, you have attachments. Kind of like kneading bread almost. How's that feel?
Feels amazing.
Well, that concludes our session with the psoas muscle. Make sure you come and see us promise.
Elise is amazing. I promise you guys, it's so good.